happy this book is. I just know this is going to be 5 stars. Let's ignore my pronunciation on some of this because I have no idea how it's meant to be pronounced. Hello guys, and welcome to or back to another video. If you've not been here before, hi, my name is Em, and if you have, welcome on back. So today I thought we could film picking my July TBR. Yeah, July. We all know I'm not a TBR kind of gal, but I'm going to try this month because I fear the situation with the TBR car it's gotten ridiculous. It's pretty much completely full. Like, there is no more room. And I get the 3 combo box from Fairy Loot every month, so that means I'm definitely at least getting 3 more books this month. And I'm not clearing this cart quick enough, unfortunately. I think I read 7 books last month. I'll pop them up here of what I read. I'm not going to do a roundup because most of the time I talk about a lot of the books that I'm reading in my video, so it just seems really repeaty. All of my reviews, like full written ones, are on my Fable, and then on my Goodreads is where you can see my whole physical TBR basically. All of that is on Goodreads. Did that the other day. I felt very, very productive. What we're going to do is we're going to spin a wheel, and that's going to decide our TBR prompts for this month. I think I'm going to pick 5. This is a non-negotiable, so it doesn't count as one of the 5. I'm not going to count it as one of the 5, I've decided. So this is my book club's pick of the month, and that's every summer after. That is our non-negotiable of the month. And then all the others free reign. So let's spin the wheel, shall we? Oh, what have we got? An even number of pages. Ooh, okay. Let's get some options out, shall we? Okay, so we're at the TBR cart, and our prompt was an even number of pages. I don't even know what I'm in the mood for really recently, but there are some that have been on here for ages. I mean, I did start Fear the Flames. Has this got an even number of pages? No. Let's try Red Rising maybe? Because I need to read this, and I say it every month. That has got an even number of pages. 382. Okay, that's an option. And then I also picked this up fairly recently, but I'm in the mood for this. I've seen so many good things, and I've not read anything by Kennedy Ryan before. How many pages? Ooh, 460. So that's like a big old even number. Okay, so that's another option. And then let's see what this little Wild Dark Shore is. Oh, that's 300 on the dot. Ooh, that's quite satisfying. So we'll decide between these 3. I'm really enjoying that this is 300 pages on the dot, and I have had this for a while. It's sort of a thrillery type of vibe, I believe. So the description says, a family on a remote island, a mysterious woman washed ashore, a storm gathering force. So yeah, it says a novel of breathtaking twists and dizzying beauty. Wild Dark Shore is about the impossible choices we make to protect the people we love. Ooh, this does sound good. I think I'm going to pick this, Wild Dark Shore, as our first option for a book with an even number of pages in, because 300 on the dot, that's a nice number, isn't it? Okay, we'll put that there. Sorry guys, you're going back on the cart. Sorry, Red Rising. I know, it's so criminal this. Okay, we're back on the chair, and we're gonna go again. Someone has recommended to read. I mean, do we just pick Red Rising because I feel like everyone loves that book? Everyone loves that book. I don't know if I've had any personal recommendations from any of these books. I'm trying to think like what is the most like recommended book I've seen on my feed, or that people have told me to read when they've seen I've not read it. I think obviously Red Rising has to be a contender. And then another one I have is, I have this stunning edition of the Fairy Loot, Blood Over Bright Haven, because I just know this is going to be 5 stars. Everyone who's read it, who has very, very similar taste to me, loves this. So this is also a very good option, but it is probably the newest book on this TBR shelf, and Red Rising has been staring at me for a while. I think I need to just do Red Rising, don't I, really? I don't know why. I'm not even scared of it. I'm not even intimidated by it. So I think for the prompt of someone has recommended to read, I'm going to pick Red Rising. Let's pick the 3rd prompt. Letter generator for the first word of the title. Okay, let's go on to a letter generator. Right, we'll spin. Oh, okay. Let's ignore all of these ads. We are not affiliated with them. What have we landed on? Oh, F. F. Ooh, have we got anything with F? Let's go back down, shall we? Okay, we're down at the TBR card F. Nothing on here. Oh, Fear the Flames that I got into this much of it and did a soft DNF of. We have got Fear the Flames. That's an F. Have we got anything else? Because otherwise that might be our only contender. Oh, we have this, which is Face Off. This is the Works cover, and it's still got the little £5 sticker on. Let's ignore that, guys. I think, yeah, these are our only 2 options. We have Face Off, which is a ice hockey romance, and then we have Fear the Flames, which I've heard so much about, and I feel like a lot of people love the 2nd book in this series. I got to chapter 11. I think I just wasn't in the mood to read this, but maybe we give it a second chance, because that's not enough of a chance, really. I think maybe I just picked up something else. I just wasn't in the mood. I'm not sure. I think we're going to pick this up, Fear the Flames, because we've started it once. People say it's really, really good, and I'm pretty sure I was enjoying reading this. For the random letter generator, we got F, and I've decided to pick up Fear the Flames, and this is by Olivia Rose Darling. Let's ignore my pronunciation on some of this, because I have no idea how it's meant to be pronounced. The description of this says, dragons were a myth in Ravin. Dragons were a myth in Ravian, who knows, until 5 eggs, long-thought fossils, hatched in the presence of Princess Aloin. Jealous and fearful, King Garrett imprisoned his young daughter whilst desperately seeking a way to break her soul bond with the creatures. Sounds good, doesn't it? It does sound good. That's why I brought it in the first place. So yeah, okay, we're going to pick this one. Okay, now we're on our 4th prompt, so let's go. Oh, and an ad. Let's ignore that. Think will be a high rating. Okay, let's go back down to the TBR card. Okay, I think will be a high rating. I mean, I did say about Blood Over Bright Haven. I think this probably has like one of the highest ratings probably that's on my TBR. What else? Maybe we should check on my Goodreads what on my shelf has the highest rating, and then we can just do that instead of having to make choices for ourselves. Let's cut all that out. Oh, Real is up there. It's got a 4.43, and then just after that is Blood Over Bright Haven with a 4.31, and this has got 4.43. So either of these are good options. They're both pretty new to my TBR, I won't lie. I mean, I have got like more fantasy sort of vibes, so maybe it would be good to pick something up that is a romance. And I love how floppy this book is. I don't know why, I love it so much. It's so satisfying to just... If you've not heard of this, I feel like it's been around for quite a while, and basically our main character is an understudy, and then she has the spotlight put upon her. A famous film director is watching her perform, and basically her life goes from very unknown to centre stage. Yeah, maybe we do this. That sold it to me. For our fourth prompt, we're gonna pick up Real by Kennedy Ryan, and that's for the prompt of what I think will be a high rating. So yeah. Sorry, blood over Brian. I feel like I've picked this up so many times as well. Okay, so we'll do our final prompt now. This is number 5. Let's go. Reread. Oh, okay. I'm not going to have anything on my TBR that is a reread, because these are all new books that I haven't read before. Does that defeat the point of us trying to clear out our TBR? I mean, technically, does Fear the Flames count as a reread? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I could do a reread of Funny Story. I have been in the mood to read it. Shall I go get it? So this is one of my copies. I say one of my copies. I have 2 copies of Funny Story, and one is fully annotated up there. But maybe it would be nice to tab, and that's my like hard cover, normal UK cover. And then I also have this American cover that my mum picked up when she went to Miami, and I've never read it before, because obviously I just have read my annotated one. So maybe it would be nice to read this edition, because like, I mean, guys, look at that flop. That is insane. Like, the fact that you can just open at any page and it just stays like that, I kind of love it. But also it's quite hard to hold up. I feel like I'm like, whoa. If anyone knows me, they know that Funny Story is quite literally one of my top reads like ever. There's just something in this book. This is just such a good book. This is my favourite Emily Henry. Like, just everything about it, perfection. So for our 5th and final prompt, we got a reread, and we're going to pick up Funny Story by Emily Henry. Our main character is called Daphne, and she goes through a breakup, and her fiance gets with his childhood best friend. Criminal behaviour. That's also not a spoiler, because it literally happens in the first page, and if you read the back it says that too. So I've not spoiled anything, okay? So yeah, I think we're gonna pick this as our final prompt. Okay guys, so this is our stack. We've not got any super thick books this month. So yeah, our 5 options. We have Wild Dark Short by Charlotte McConney. We have Red Rising by Pierce Brown. We have Real by Kennedy Ryan. Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. And then finally Funny Story by Emily Henry. I'm quite happy with this. I'm not a TBR girl, so I will check in with you to see how we go with this. I'm going in with like 0 optimism, but there's some good books on here. And I feel like if I make this video, it will force me to follow the TBR, or at least try, at least an attempt, you know? So I think I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.